Welcome to Culture Shock. I'm Lea Dixon, also known as the Platter Girl on Instagram, but now I want to chat with you here on YouTube about all things pop culture, true crime, and just anything shocking coming from the headlines these days. And there is a lot of chaos going on in the world. Okay, first up is the Charlie Kirk story. Yes, it's sad and I'm still devastated about it, but there are so many conspiracies that are going around today on social media, on Instagram, on TikTok, and I want to just talk through them a little bit. Some people are just totally taking the mainstream theory and just running with it and just totally believing it. And then other people are completely dismissing that and going off the rails and saying there was like snipers in a plant. I don't know what's going on. And then there's the rest of us who are just sitting here wondering what is even real. So I'm curious, are you following Candace? Do you watch Candace? Do you believe what Candace is saying? Do you believe what the FBI is telling us? Also, drop me a line of your favorite conspiracy people that you follow, accounts that you love, and where you're getting your news from, because I want to follow them too. I need to be in the know on what is going on and what people are saying. I don't always know if I have the most accurate information. I've been on Instagram a long time. I usually get my info from there, not TikTok, which I think is a little bit faster. But I also watch YouTube, and a lot of news and things come from YouTube. So I'm seeing it all. I'm not trying to dismiss anything. Just let me know who you follow and who kind of helps you to find the real story. Usually when I'm not sure what the truth is, I go to the Bible. Let me go get my Bible. Okay. Today, the Bible verse that I was led to was Psalm 98, a song of praise to the Lord for his salvation and judgment. Oh, sing to the Lord a new song, for he has done marvelous things. His right hand and his holy arm have gained him the victory. The Lord has made known his salvation. His righteousness he has revealed in the sight of the nations. He has remembered his mercy and his faithfulness to the house of Israel. All the ends of the earth have seen the salvation of our God. Shout joyfully to the Lord, all the earth. Break forth in song, rejoice and sing praises. Sing to the Lord with the harp and the sound of a psalm, with trumpets and the sound of a horn. Shout joyfully before the Lord, the King. Let the sea roar and all its fullness, the world and those who dwell in it. Let the rivers clap their hands. Let the hills be joyful together before the Lord. For he is coming to judge the earth. With righteousness he shall judge the world and the peoples with equity. So that's it. It's right there. It's like, every time I question. Okay, so let's switch gears and talk about a case that I can't stop thinking about. The Emmanuel Haro case out of Riverside County near San Diego. I can't stop thinking about Vanessa saying, "Hola." She claims that her baby was stolen while she was changing his diaper at a Big Five, that someone came up to her, said hola, knocked her out, knocked her to the ground, and stole her baby at a Big Five. Turns out, let me guess, the parents did it. The dad, yeah. So the parents have been arrested and charged with murder. And I just want to get to the bottom of this case because, first of all, how dare you? How dare you lie and say that someone friggin' kidnapped your baby when that wasn't even true? From the second I heard her say, hola, I knew that was such a lie. Yeah, I just can't stop thinking about this case. And so I definitely want to get to the bottom of it. When I found out that he had abused his daughter previously, that his baby daughter is so messed up that she's literally permanently disabled. I'm done with you, buddy. It was you. I could tell. Okay, anyways. So are you following that case? What have you heard about it? When you heard her say, hola, did that just resonate with you? Because I just completely felt like it was such a lie. Then there's this Travis Decker case out of Washington. He's accused of killing his 3 daughters on a custody visit. I don't even have the words. A custody visit, and I can't. I don't even have words for this piece of garbage. My only thing that I have to say about this case is it's a little bit curious to me because they're saying that his body was found near Leavenworth, which is an area that I'm familiar with. And so I keep like seeing Leavenworth, Washington in the headlines. And I'm like, okay, maybe I kind of want to look into this a little bit more. I am so devastated to think of his poor little daughters just having to know that their father was the one who was taking their life. That is just sad. And I just pray for their family, pray for their mother. And I haven't seen the mom at all. I've only seen the dad. So I hope that she's safe. And yeah, I hope that they do find this guy. And then, of course, the JonBenét Ramsey case is always in the headlines. I feel like it's always just a case that just has come up forever. It was one that happened to take place when I was a kid. I was probably only a few years older than her. And so I just have never forgotten about it. I've seen a lot of the documentaries where her dad goes on, these different shows. And to be honest with you, I feel like he did it. I feel like it's the dad. Like, it's gotta be. Like, that's why they haven't solved it, because he's right there. Do you see the perpetrator? Yeah, I'm right here. It's like, hello. Anyways, it's just one of those cases that just never seems to leave the headlines. It's always been suspicious to me whether the parents did it, the ransom note. I definitely don't think the brother did it. That's weird. Anyways, if you want me to cover any other cases or do any other deep dives on cases, please let me know, and what cases are interesting to you. I actually just recently did a case about a girl who was killed during my senior year of my high school, Kaylee Manley. She was killed. She was only 14 years old. She was a freshman. And I did a full deep dive on that on my channel, on my show, Irrational Fear. So go and check that out. Okay, let's lighten it up a little bit. Words kids are using these days. Ush, ush, ush. Can someone explain that to me? Can someone explain ush to me? I don't know what that means. I'm not as cool as I thought, I guess. Is that even a word? Okay, and then press on nails. Ladies, are we still doing the press on nails? Yay or nay? Is this still a thing? Are we over it? $8 at Target. Is it worth it? Are we still doing the press on nails? Let me know. I can't be wasting money on a nail that goes flying across the room after 2 hours. Okay, quick girlfriend gut check. How do you know who your true friends are? I'm gonna tell you, babe. So who are your true friends and how do you know? What it comes down to for me is consistency. Like, who shows up when things are not pretty? Who shows up when you are low? Who checks in without needing something? I've been burned by more friends than I can even count, but I've also been pleasantly surprised so many times by people who really cared. And that just really means so much to me. A little piece of advice that I would say can help you to spot a bad friend. Watch who only shows up when you're low. Watch who only shows up when you're down, when you're losing, when you lost, when something bad happened. Sometimes the enemy can creep in pretending to be someone who cares, but they only show up when you're defeated. And that just doesn't feel right. Okay, now on a lighter note, here's what I'm eating this week. This week I've been focusing on anti-inflammatory foods because they help me feel energized and keep my body balanced. Every morning I've been starting with a go-to smoothie. I've been using frozen mango, blueberries, pineapple, Greek yogurt, and fresh orange juice, packed with antioxidants and vitamin C. For meals, I've been keeping it simple with rice and ground beef bowls, super easy on digestion and filling. I'm loading up on water to stay hydrated, and for my sweet tooth, I've been sneaking in dates with butter and a little bit of sea salt, plus those amazing chocolate puddings from Market of Choice. It's all about balance, my friends, fueling my body while still enjoying little moments of joy. Okay, and this weekend I have a wedding graze. I'm really excited. I'll be heading out to Boring, Oregon to do an 8-foot graze on a 12-foot table. It is going to be veggie heavy, light on the meat, and just styled as beautifully as I possibly can. So look for the behind the scenes on that. I'll be looking forward to showing pictures and video of that. I want to end this first episode with something grounding. Isaiah 41:10 says, "So do not fear, for I am with you. Do not be dismayed, because I am your God. And that's just the kind of reminder that I need right now, that we are not alone in any of this. God has not left us alone. So thank you for hanging out with me on my very first episode of Culture Shock on Too True with Lea. I'm Lea Dixon. Thank you so much for joining me. Please like and subscribe and share these videos. It helps me to grow, and the only way Mama's gonna get to 1,000 subscribers. Also, I want you to drop your thoughts and questions into the comment box. Drop any cases that you're wanting to hear, any stories that you've been wondering about. Honestly, how about like a hey Platter Girl, ask me questions, anything like that that you want to talk about, I'm down. What stories should I break down next? Let me know, and have a blessed day.